RAKAKA.se, Endars here. I'm standing here together with Ocelote from SK Gaming, and I want to talk a little bit about what happened yesterday. I mean, you played against Fnatic, and we all know what happened in that game. You lost it, but I mean, from your view, just briefly tell us what happened.
Well, you know, it was a really good gamble by them. The chances for that to happen are probably 0.001%. Since I played during 2.5 years and I've never seen something like that. It happens, you know, it happens in football, it happens in baseball, in every single sport, in basketball. When it happens, there's nothing you can do. We played good and we are proud of how we played. I hope our fans are too.
And I mean, you seemed really upset when you lost. I mean, how is the team taking the loss?
Well, we are luckily okay. Our team has only one goal right now, and is having still the will to win. And our goal is just winning. So yesterday we had a dinner, and we spoke as five, and we said, just head up. And we got season 3 right now at the corner, around the corner, and let's just destroy it. Let's just win every single game, and that's the main goal right now.
Let's talk a little bit about season 3. I mean, you're already qualified, obviously, but I mean, what do you think you would need to improve to do even better in the next season compared to season 2? I mean, what do you as a team need to do even better?
Well, I think sticking the lineup, staying as the same lineup is important, but it's not easy when you got weak links, or it's not easy when you got this toxic player. You know how it works. In CS, it was the same over and over. It's obviously better if you keep the lineup, but if it's not sustainable, then it has to be changed. Luckily, right now, I'm very happy with my team, and this is probably the first tournament I end, and I say I wouldn't make any change. So I think what it takes to be a good contender in season 3 is just doing what we've been doing the last 2 weeks. Doing it the whole year is possible. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna be definitely a scary team.
And let's talk a little bit about the Korean teams that are here right now. I mean, Asubu is both Frost and Blaze. I mean, what do you think about the teams coming from Korea? I mean, are they as good as they seem? What can you do to, I mean, beat them basically?
Well, there's a huge difference in between Asia, Europe and America. Let's say in Europe and America we are not well educated in terms of we won. I say we won, you know. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about in general, you know. We won too much money. We won too much whatever, you know. And we care about winning, obviously. But the whole mindset is different, you know. If everybody will have the mindset I'm having, for instance, if everyone in Europe and NA will have the same mindset, then it will be totally different. But unluckily, it's not like that, and people think that when people just put money and fame and stuff like that over winning. And Asians wake up at 8 AM, play until 12, and wake up at 8 AM and play until 12. That's work ethic, and you cannot fight against that unless you become one of them.
And I mean, let's talk a little bit about your mindset also. Can you describe how you think about the game and also everything surrounding it, and what would you say other people could take from you and apply to themselves?
Well, I don't know. My mindset is most likely the following: no matter what I do, I want to be the best, because otherwise it's no fun, and life is too short to be worried about other stuff. Life is too short to be worried about money and shit like that. So I only want to feel the success, you know, to feel the victory, and that's the only thing I work for. So every time I wake up in the morning at 8:30 or something, and I go gym to be able to have a better health. How is it called? Mente sana corpore sano. That's what we say in Spain, okay? Which is like, if your body is healthy, your mind will be healthy. And I go gym just because of that. I go running every day just because of that. Then I come home and I do things related with League of Legends. I watch replays, etc. Then I start streaming. I play League of Legends the whole day. And at night I check the emails and the Facebook for the League of Legends fans to answer all of them. So all my life is around League of Legends. When League of Legends dies, I'll probably play another game, and it's gonna be the same, you know. I'm an esports contender, not a League of Legends player, and yeah, definitely my whole life is around that. Everything I do is for the game. I want to be the best at.
Can you say somebody else in the scene that you think is doing it just as you, or is there somebody in the scene that you look up to that you think, oh, that guy is doing it the right way?
Well, I could tell you some examples, but they tend to care more about what others do, and they tend to speak more about others than themselves, and they tend to, in interviews, speak about others, how they do, or whatever. And if I think about it, I would never do that. You know, I wouldn't invest my energies or my time. As I said, life is too short, you know, to care about other stuff that is not yourself. So I really don't see anybody having the mindset I do. And I hopefully find more people, because it's what esports need. We are too full of selfish people. We are too full of people that really don't care about succeeding, but taking the easy path to reach the goals and stuff. Obviously, it's better for esports that more people like me appears.
And let's talk a little bit more about this tournament right now. I mean, you have been to so many events, but how would you compare the audience, for example, at this event compared to other events you've been to?
Well, Poland is just crazy. I mean, I think whole Europe is just crazy. Everywhere I go, actually, I was in Sweden, I was in France, I was in Germany, now here in Poland, everywhere in Europe, people has been, I mean, the crowd has been so passionate, you know. But especially here in Poland, the way everything is, the whole environment, you know, which is like a stadium, everybody's like small packed, makes it more beautiful, and people is like cheering. So I love it, man. I love it. I came today here just to see the games, to watch the games and see the crowd, because it's just amazing.
And let's talk about the last games here in the tournament. First of all, what do you think? I mean, what team do you think is going to be the winner of this tournament?
Well, as Zubu Frost, we've played against them in Season 2 finals, and they actually wrecked us, but we just played horrible. Now, in this tournament, we played, I would say, pretty good. One of the best laning phase games we ever did. And we won every lane, and somehow we lost because they totally outplayed us when it came down to team play, when it came down to team fights. They are ahead, they are one, all of them are one, and all of them were the same way to be one. And that is probably, well, they are 2 years together, so they play all day, 2 years together, obviously that will make it.
Would you say they are the best team in the world right now?
Well, I didn't play TPA, but I watch a lot of replays, I watch a lot of tournaments, and I would say they are the most regular and let's call it consistent. Consistent, yeah, that's the word. It's very hard to beat them.
Well, thank you so much for the interview, and good luck in 2013.
Thank you very much to all Swedish fans. I've been there in DreamHack Summer, and it was like fucking crazy, man. I loved it, and I hope I can come back soon.